Alright, so here's the thing, right? It is 6 a.m. I need to do something real quick, and then I'll start on just recording this video. There's only 3 chapters available now, but all the characters are available, it seems. I don't know if okay, where's Granblue? Jesus Christ. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, I got my subtics already. I got Titan. And let's just always go over there. Oh no! To further immerse players in this world, special event settings will remove voice lines and add special effects when scrolling through dialogue text. So it's just the change settings to Final Fantasy. Yes, I want the authentic experience here. Right. In a serene paradoxical land that inhabits another dimension, a solitary girl fights back her drowsiness. Yeah. I kind of want to hear Prish though. I know this is the authentic experience, but I kind of want to. She grumbles about her overabundance of free time, staring up absent-mindedly at a towering wall. So the history on Prish is that due to the effects of a crystal. My friend's also awake. Hold on. She trying to. Angel Beats, Quicksilver. Okay. I already read that. Despite considering this land. Alright, so yeah, she's immortal due to the effects of a crystal. And so she keeps her same appearance for years and years and years and years and years, right? So she's got time to do whatever she wants. So this is like typical Prish behavior for being bored and having nothing to do. Oh, when is that swashbuckling Claude coming back? Who knows? Adventuring is a grind, I hear. Once upon a time, an adventurer appeared in this land without warning. Remembering the face of this unexpected guest placates her grumpiness only slightly, but only slightly. Oh, suddenly the perpetual tranquility is shattered by what can only be described as an omen coming from the corner of the Imperial Paradox, which is a stage in the city, if I recall. Duodecim. The girl doesn't know what the burst of light meant, but it came from the area of a once savage battlefield. This has to be a joke, right? A really bad joke. Yeah. Her fears previously forgotten are reawakened. Another flash of ominous light finally pushes her patience over the edge. How dare that lazy bones take a vacation at a time like this? Fine, I'll have a little peek for myself. I kind of want to hear. Yeah, there's nothing here. Was it all in my head? She looks around nervously for a sinister foe from her past, ready to spring into action, but she's all alone. Unfortunate. Oh, what's this? Something glints out of the corner of her eye, drawing attention to the ground. She picks up a crystal that had rolled to a stop against her foot. The crystal, definitely not mine. Did the adventurer drop it? The girl stares at her reflection in the crystal surface, and the world around her starts to rend. The air in front of her rips open, and she's sucked into the void. The loading screen. I didn't even see the. But now loading is the. Her frantic struggle is futile, and the whole swallows its victim with ease. Silence is restored as quickly as it had been broken, for now the land is truly utterly empty. I mean, that's kind of... Guardian of the Crystal, whatever. Mirage Minstrel. Final Fantasy 11 Online. Okay. So, yeah, Prish. It's only the third chapter. This is the first chapter, third episode. Third chapter, fourth episode. I'm actually interested in this weapon, using it for like monk memes. No, I'm glad it's Earth because because of the Kime setup, it actually works as an actual usable weapon. I'm not really, I don't care too much about the call and stuff. I do love Shantoto. And I don't know if I'd ever actually use this. I've already read all of this stuff before on Twitter, but I'm just trying to see what else we got. I want to hear Prish. She's the race your character. Huh. That's cool. I mean, because like I can just kind of speed read. Like, if I wasn't recording this, I'd just like speed read it and then just kind of go about my day. But I do want to hear Prish and Shantoto and Lilithset. Crew accepted a job that seemed simple enough. Go to the designated island and slay a giant monster that's terrorizing the village. As luck would have it, three members of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights have offered to come along. Oh, Charlotta, really? I must admit, I find it disturbing that the sound is humming along without a care. Actually, because like I usually want to wait for the Japanese voice to finish, and that's just gonna make this take longer. Oh, Sebastian. Face to be seen. Oh, Beatorda. Oh, let's have a look. Oh my god. I don't call the villagers liars, but maybe the monsters aren't as scary as they say it is. It is a possibility, but the only way to know for certain is to investigate for ourselves. I myself would like to pry. Cause see, this is interesting that they're using Charlotta for this, because Shantoto. Because okay, so for those who don't know, a lot of the people who worked on Final Fantasy 11 have moved to Granblue, right before Granblue started. So once Final Fantasy 11 was not finished, but when they were finished with like the main game and stuff like that, a lot of the people worked on Granblue. So that's why there's a lot of similarities between like Final Fantasy and then Granblue as well. And the Harvin race is literally just Lalafell's, just, you know, as you saw Shantoto on the screen. You see how similar she is to Shantoto, as the ears are similar and the height and that kind of stuff. They're small potatoes. Where are we supposed to meet him again? Well, I can't find anything in this crowd. The crew members swivel their heads, scanning the area for anyone who might fit their contact's description. Uh-oh. As they continue to look for the meeting spot, Jita suddenly senses something overhead. Prish can come flying through the air. It says someone was calling the captain, and Jita feels compelled to look up. What? No, it says if someone is calling to the captain, and Jita feels compelled to look up. Yeah. Oh, I can turn this up some, actually. Alright, I think that's good, right? The sky is usually blue hue royals with natural shades of red threatening to consume Jita. What's going on? Triggered by the eerily dried sky, the captain's consciousness drifts far away. Yeah, what's with you two? Get a grip. In this hazy state of cognizance, the voices of Jita's friends sound astoundingly distant. Ages seem to pass for Jita and Lyria. Pull yourselves together. The message finally gets through to the pair. Jita and Lyria blink in surprise, finding themselves surrounded by worried friends. The hustle and bustle of the marketplace further grounds them in reality. What was that about? The sky turned all reddish and then there was this big ball of light. Are you sure that's what you saw? Captain Charlotte, did you sense any abnormalities in the sky? I detect no disturbances of any variety. For me to fail to perceive discrepancy of such magnitude fills me with shame. Alright. Adimas. You know, I should go saying that at every... Everyone cautiously looks to the sky. However, it seems that only Leary and Jada were able to witness such, or the aforementioned phenomenon. Yeah. Appears to be more to this island than meets the eye. Let us seek lodging for the time being. A spot of tea here what ails you. I mean, that does sound nice. Charlotte takes charge and leads them towards the inn while keeping an eye out for danger. Before they can get far, however, they hear a loud voice behind them. Oh my god. Prish? No. Coming through. Alright, young ones, are you Jita by any chance? And you are? Name's Chris, the fellow that hired you. When I heard the commotion over there, I had a sneaking suspicion. Anyway, what's got these two down? They witnessed an anomaly in the sky, after which they were overcome by a frightful dizzy spell. You don't say. Do you know something? Yes, and I'll get to that in due time, but first let's see if I can't remedy these two. Here, Jita, get a good squeeze of the stone. You too, little missy. You'll understand why in a second. Chris places a transparent crystal in the palm of Jita's hand. At a glance, it looks no different from what might be found at a jeweler's workshop. What one might find at a jeweler's workshop, yeah. When the crystal becomes sandwiched between Jita and Lyria's palms, the mild warmth spread throughout their bodies. I feel much better already. I'm glad to hear it. You can go ahead and keep it. What a fascinating formation. It gives off a mysterious luster. I spent many seasons crafting that piece in my village. I swear it's not an evil artifact. Oh, okay. And yet you're just going to give it away, an expensive looking jewel, to a bunch of strangers? It certainly is valuable, but not nearly as valuable as the well-being of your crew. Consider it a down payment. Okay. Sure. Chris explains that they can return the crystal to him afterward if they want, but to do so now will only bring bad luck. Jita accepts the man's generosity and stores the crystal for safekeeping. Now, returning to the job at hand, I propose it be swifter for the rest of us to deal with the monster while Jita and Lyria convalesce. I concur. It's my opinion that whatever struck these two was not a simple case of lightheadedness. Yes. Well, of course their health should come first. Not as over this. Me too. I feel fine. Sure you're okay to come with us after that spill back there? There's no pressure, you know. How about this? Why don't we all trek over to the monster's last known whereabouts, have a look around, and then follow up in the morning. Deep in our findings, we may need to gear up further to slay this beast. I guess that's fine, if the villagers and everyone else are on board with it. Then it is settled. Let us be off, Jita. Whatever happens, I will be at your side. It's like I forget. Like, part of me would be like, oh, goodness, thank goodness, I have a small potato on my side. How should I ever be worried? But she is actually a renowned soldier of sorts, and she is a reliable one. So it's not a meme when she says that. But the decision made, Chris guides the crew towards his village. There stands the monster that torments us. That's a sight to behold. Ugh. It neither stirs nor shows any signs of stirring. Are you certain this is the source of trouble? Chris, I acknowledge that this may come off discourteous. Okay. However, this forest lacks evidence of foot traffic. Are we actually in the vicinity of your village? If not, for what purpose have you brought us before this dormant monster? In the future, I'm confident the monster won't trouble the village anymore. But I wasn't lying about how it torments us. What's that supposed to mean? 2 arms. Who says that? Oh, Warrior of Light. Which game did you say that? I think Dual Dusum. Understood, Lyria, get behind me. I'm genuinely sorry for misleading you all. Genuinely sorry. Okay. There are many people who are in desperate need of your assistance. Isn't Prish gonna come flying out? The what? Heretofore insert monster suddenly begins sucking Lyria in towards this massive maw. Tasquete. This video of the dude who voiced like Klee, and he had his deep voice. He's like Tasquete. Jita immediately grabs Lyria. She's lifted in the air, and the captain is dragged into the powerful current along with her. It's attempting to devour Jita and Lyria. I shall not let that come to pass. See, it'd be cooler if he said, I should not allow that to come to pass. But it's just saying that. Viator lunges forward, grabs Jita's arm, and pulls with all his might. Destroy the source. Yes, ma'am. The remaining Luminal Knights draw their weapons and rush to the colossal monster. Rush at the colossal monster. However, they encounter an unexpected obstacle. Mate! Why are you obstructing us, Chris? The village is out of time. So wait, are we going there? Or are they coming here? The monster inhalation intensifies as if reading Chris's mind. Put your back into it, big guy. Plead as he might, Vern's cries can't save Lyria and Jita. Alright, so they get sucked in there. Letting out blood-curdling screams, the two Skyfarers go flying into the mouth of the beast. Yeah, this is just the first part of the first chapter, isn't it? Bro, like I'm like, okay, it was only clear the third chapter, huh? Oh, easy. Alright, so right here is where we get Prish. Because I want to hear Chantel, that's why we got this, we got the voices on. Oh. I've never been a fan of any of the Q sides. Q-sis? Oh my stars, the drifter drifts ashore. Come quickly. Because I want to hear... It's a unique voice. Come quickly, yes, quickly. Before we were two, now we are all three. Oh, thank you for your... We weren't kidding. Wait, I don't think this one's from... Vanadil, Janaiwa. So wait, is she a rich girl? No way. I didn't think she was gonna be like a proper type. Could this have something to do with the task the goddess gave us? Oh, now we must look after this young one first and restore their senses. They can't sleep all day. Well, says you. Jita hears voices, though it's difficult to focus on the words themselves. Gradually, the fogginess fades and the captain's eyes slowly open. Hello and good day. Ready to greet the world again? Yes. How do you feel? Or how are you feeling? Where's Shantaro? A cat demon. Man, this would be the last of your worries because, like, in the world of Granblue, I guess they're used to it. Something like this is just new. It's not nice to greet someone by screaming in their face. Not nice at all. Even a kitten knows better than that. Jita's awakened to a talking cat. Beauty Set. It's the Japanese name. A girl next to the cat desperately tries to contain her laughter. Oh, not Kisai. There's I don't think I've ever heard this pronounced like out loud. So is it like the what's the word I'm looking for? It's just like Kahulin and stuff like that. Welsh? Is it like their pronunciation of the word? Is it a Celtic? Is it like even the Celtic word? Like, what is the name of origin? Like, what is the origin of this word so we can figure out how to pronounce it? Anywho, I'm glad you're up. I guess you could call this a dream world? That's what it feels like anyway. You ended up here after losing consciousness. A harrowing experience you must have endured to arrive here. Harrowing beyond belief. Should you wish to return to reality, we can be of service. The best kind of service. Start by telling us the particulars, perhaps. I see, you and your friend Lyria were swallowed whole by a monster with a big mouth. This is worse than I thought, much worse. From what my ears have gathered, you and your friend have been engulfed by a cavernous maw. To put it simply, cavernous maws are gateways to other worlds. One such maw sucked you up and spit you out in a different world. Her kit seems kind of, I don't want to say underwhelming because she has like charm effect, which is fine, I guess. You fainted in that other world, and your consciousness somehow wandered in the stream world. I know, it's confusing. And what about Lyria? She's probably not too far from the exit of the maw. Once you regain consciousness, I'm sure you'll find her easily. And with that said, this is no time to be catnapping in the world of dreams. If you don't come to your senses, helpless Lyria will be left to fend for herself in a world unfamiliar, alone in the unknown. We can force you to wake up, but it's gonna feel a little unpleasant. I'm gonna punch him in the neck. You'll be ejected into that other world, but we can't come with you, even though I wish we could. I can handle myself. Wonderful. Your pluckiness belies your innocent veneer. We need not regret sending you off. No mistake, no regret. Not a mistake to regret. Yeah. Okay, right then. Okay, let's see. That's what she said. So what would the English variation of that be? Ready and willing. Was that a question mark? Be careful when you wake up. You're going to be a tad bit woozy. Here we go. Let's meet again someday. Surely this fortuitous meeting was a blessing from the goddess. And when next we get to exchange hellos, we'll be sure to introduce ourselves properly. Until then, don't you dare forget about this cute face of mine. Or this little son. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna Captain Blacks out. And the chapter, cool. Wait, so we get Prish at the end of this next one. Don't blame me, blame the fog. Alright, is this Persona? Damn, I kind of want to put it in the Final Fantasy 11. Panic scream snaps Jito awake. Perhaps due to the side effect of being expelled out of the dream world, Captain's body feels languid and overcome by nausea. Jito, realizing that Larry is being chased by something, fights through the queasiness and runs after her. The monster rears back to crush Lyra to death and swoops Jita, and with a single sweep slash, the Skyfarer's land is killing blow on the never before seen monster. Jita, you're okay. I'm not saying that. I was so scared when I came to everyone was gone, including you. Even Tiamat and the other primals feel far away. Can't stop shaking. Hey, hang in there. Jita places her arm around Lyria's shivering shoulders and assures her that the dangers pass, but then the bushes begin to rustle. More animes. There are weird monsters everywhere. Appears surrounded by strange creatures, the likes of which they've never seen in the sky realm. The idea that they're truly in a different world started to take hold in Gia's mind. Okay. So this is where they get this idea and kind of, it looks like, design-wise for Final Fantasy 13. It looks. Kind of reminds me of like the Lassie brand. And when it gets out of control and you succumb to the sickness. Fighting seems inevitable as the monsters menagerie warily close. What? Warily? Closes in. Warily, yeah. And that got it. Gia's body still suffered from languor, with limbs growing heavier. The captain musters the meanest glare possible to buy a few more seconds of precious survival. Yeah. It's not often I get to hear Prish in Japanese either. I mean, I've only heard her in English. I like both of them. I like your English voice too. Morauze. Just picking up the slack. I'll punch away for you, or through for you. A rural uppercut. See, I was hoping. So here's the thing, right? So I know her charge attack is nullifying dropkick, which is definitely one of my favorite moves. But I feel like a rural uppercut would have been a better charge attack. See, like, you see it's right there in the picture. But piece of cake. Now follow my lead. This looks like a safe place to catch our breaths. You guys seem healthy enough to me. No scratches or anything. But talk about grit and guts. I can't believe you were actually serious about taking on that army of creeps. Thank you kindly. Who are you? No thank yous needed. I'm Prish. Do you guys live around here? I'm Larry and this is Jerry. What did my mind do? And this is Jita. We sort of found ourselves here. I guess you could say we're lost. Lost, huh? Crap. That makes 3 of us. Popping into these lands all of a sudden was a real kick in the pants. I was hoping to ask you for directions, but so much for that. She has her outfit where she has her her headpiece there. I'm not used to seeing Prish without that. To make matters worse, I've been feeling weird ever since I got here. Are you under the weather? Cheetah hasn't been feeling very well either. Well, my body's okay for the most part. I can move around just fine, but like I can't hear it anymore. The voice, I mean. Whose voice? Call it a spirit. It's always teaching me stuff, even things I never ask about. Now, I don't remember specifically, and I don't remember if it was Prish or not, but if I recall, and I could be wrong here, if I recall, the voice was a lie, right? I think it was like leading her astray. Like, it was telling her and helping herself, but I think it was like, I think it was an antagonist, actually. If I can't hear that voice, I get really into it, you know? Either that, or I think, obviously, that was just the, hold on, let me look at her sprite again. Because I think she has either a necklace or some crystal embedded in her where that's coming from. It was like a beacon of sorts. It's been such a long time since I've like looked up any of this information. I know just what you mean. I have some really close friends that I often summon for help, but right now I can't seem to hear their voices either. Oh, really then? What was it, this one? Does it keep her stable? Maybe it's this because this place is doing something funky. The infamous, she does that. And then this pose here. Say, mind if I tag along with you guys? You saw the swarms of gross fiends. Safety in numbers, am I right? She agrees, detecting a trace of embarrassment in the girl's request. Yeah, she's all wholesome. She's not all deceitful and stuff like that. Deceiving. Surely Precious combat prowess will help them safely navigate the multitude of monsters. Well, that was easy. You won't regret this, Cheetah. Laria. That's the Small Explorer Club expands to 3. Alright, so what I'm gonna do immediately after this. After walking for some time, they exit out of the forest and come to a moor. There are no signs of civilization as far as the eye can see. Ouch, getting sucked in by a cavernous moss sucks. During their journey through the forest, Jita and Lyria mentioned how they arrived at the mysterious island. My trip was less exciting. I picked up this weird crystal, next thing I knew, bam, hello, new frontier. So where are we exactly? Lyria ponders to herself as she stares up in the blood-red sky. Had a significant incident caused the sky to adopt its irregular hue. On the other hand, Jita wonders if they discovered a new place where blue skies aren't the norm. Who knows? Actually, maybe that Chris guy does. Uh-oh. And we still haven't seen any other people. I did some scouting before I ran into you two, but all I found were old ruins. So there had to have been people living here at some point in the past. I wonder if we'll find anything other than skeletons. What if they are the only ones on this land? Hey, it's too early to think bad thoughts. We've only scratched the surface of exploring, you know what I mean? Just trying to keep it together. Jita nods emphatically. Emphatically. Not empathetically, Jesus. Emphatically. Choosing to believe in Prish's optimism. Look, all we can do is keep exploring. I'll beat the snot out of any monsters who dare to try to eat us. Utubus. Feeling a little better of their odds, the trio resumes their search for answers. Did you hear that? We're not alone. Come on. Oh. We are going to get her as a playable character on the 14th. So really the 13th of... When is the 13th? Let me look at the calendar real quick. Hold on. Oh, that would be... So, okay, no. It'll be 14th. It'll just be Saturday morning. It's not that far away. Because normally I think it'd be like a week. Because I think that's what it was for the... what's it called? Demon Slayer. We had to wait a whole fucking week for Shinobu. And then the Tanjiro and company's third skill. Find a safe haven to conceal yourselves. The both of you. I'll deal with this menace. It matters not that I am outnumbered. I cannot concede to defeat. Come. What? Who goes there? We're here to help. You have my utmost gratitude. Let's take this battle as let us take to battle as a united force. I mean, it'd be a shame. That's the thing, right? Like, sure, I can put it in the classic of Final Fantasy 11. She is fire. Okay. I meant that to your successes. Like, it'd be a shame that like these voices go to waste, you know? Alright. This is a dispel. What is this though? Okay, nothing special about that. Let me see her. Why are we single attacking? Can y'all please? This. I guess it's for the suspense and all that. This is still the third part of the first chapter. Also, I've already seen Nullifying Dropkick. It doesn't have any like unique animation or anything special about it. That's why I wish Nullifying Dropkick was just an ability and not let's go. Yeah. I think Jack talks the same way. That's funny. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll just uncap Prish and then put her on my main screen because that's what I wanted to do. That's cool that Prish gets delay and dispel though, because that's like. So I'm hoping that if you full auto, it'll press the skills in the correct order because. So the game apparently mentions that if you skill chain correctly, just the way that Prish works in Dissidia, just the way she works in 11, that the moves have much more like improved effects. So I didn't see that. Like I didn't get to see what the improved effects are or how to skill chain it properly. But so basically me, Jita, and Prish suddenly found ourselves here. I think we're on an island. I see. You tell quite the tale. After Jita and company helped the girl defeat the monsters, they exchange information. You know what's funny? So one of the Granblue streams actually, one of the people who I guess worked on Final Fantasy, they did like a stream talking about this event. And I think she accidentally slipped that this is a playable character, and then she had to assure that she's not going to be playable. But apparently the Skyscope mission in this game, I think it says recruit her or something, level her up or something, which it tells that we're gonna get her because obviously, you know, in order to level her up, you have to get her as a character. Okay. They exchange information. Please afford me the opportunity to thank you once more for your aid. Iroha, yeah. Thank you for not, or forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. My name is Iroha. I believe I came to this island with a specific purpose in mind. You're not sure? To speak the truth, I am unable to elaborate as to why I am here. It is 7:30. I'm an appointment at 11. I gotta get ready by 10. Are you missing a chunk of your memories? How did you... Lucky guess? Same thing happening, yeah. When I awoke to find myself in this foreign land, I was unable to recall how I arrived nor to what end. In addition to the holes in my recollection, I realized that even the faces of my comrades were lost to me. Tell me, Lady Prish, are we acquainted? Upon hearing your name, I'm positive we've crossed paths before. I don't know what their history is. I don't know anything about them, these two. Like, their history. Wait, hold your chocobos. This is the first time we've ever met. Are you sure? But I can't rule out that you have met my other half. Other half? Your other half? Is that the... I didn't say anything. The thing is, I can read minds, or at least I can hear a voice. That's sort of how I knew you had amnesia. Okay, that's what she's saying, okay. By the goddess. Sorry, it's not like I was trying to pry, but given the circumstance, I didn't think I had a choice. To possess the ability to hear a person's inner thoughts. See, this is why I don't expose my secret. It gives people the wrong impression. She's kind of naive though. Be proud of your remarkable gift. No doubt such an ability is a godsend. Oh, not the words I would use. I'd be like, I implore you, Lady Push, release your gift from the binds of humility and decipher my heart. Have you lost it? I was given a mission I am destined to bring to fruition. Of this I am certain. Perhaps your insight can shed light on what I have forgotten. No one ever begged me to have their mind read before. Give me a second. Nope, no luck. It's like an empty void. I can't make out anything. That is most unfortunate. I hoped you would be able to glean even a morsel of remembrance. Ah, come on, don't look so down. Sigh. Your mood changed faster than a speeding coral? Okay. Iroha doesn't seem like a bad person, considering she willingly opened herself up for precious mind-reading capabilities. Want to join us? I do not wish to place a burden upon your shoulders, especially given my inadequate state. Let's get your memories back. Unlike the trio, Iroha is convinced that she has come to this island of her own volition. If she were to recover her memories, she may hold the key to solving the predicament, or the captain believes. Or so the captain believes. I am in your debt, of which I will never forget. I shall repay you in kind, even if that demands offering my life. Okay. Hey, you don't have to go that far. Jada's always welcoming. She's... Huh? Sure, why not? Okay, maybe we should get away from here, just in case. By the way, who were those people who were with you, Iroha? Over here, it's safe to come out. No. Thank goodness. Are you alright, miss? I am in good health thanks to the efforts of these three. Whenever we ran out of monster repellent, I thought we were dead. It's always dangerous in the wilds, but you'll be safe in our village. Come on, we'll show you the way. Oh, this is perfect. We can ask the villagers about this island. At the same time, the off-world visitors will have the chance to recuperate. Let's go, Prish. Are you coming? Yep, sorry, spaced out a little there. So these guys don't care if I can read minds. What a bunch of weirdos. I know her title is the aberrant one. One of them. She's got like many titles. The cursed one, but the aberrant one is the one that stuck with me after all these years. Like, I always liked that title. It was kind of cool. Abhorrent one. Many thoughts race through her mind as Prish jogs to catch up with the group. I don't get it though. I can read Iroha just fine, but I can't hear anything from Jada Lyria. What the hell does that mean? Prish frowns with suspicion. Meanwhile, this is the best thing that could have happened. Uh-oh. This changes everything. The rescue villagers are more than happy to lead their saviors back to their home. Okay. Just real quick, before we start the next thing. Ah! This it reminds me of Zurin Fists there. I'll go through all of that later. So the next big thing I want to do, I want to put Shantoto on here too, but like, who would I get rid of though? Vera? Meg? Okay, so I think those will be the two I get rid of then. Vera for Prish. And then once I get Shantoto summoned, I'll do that. Titan. Okay. Lilith said we won't get until the third chapter of the fourth node. And I'll just level them both at the same time. And we're gonna meet Shantoto in this section of the I'm hoping so. When Jude and company step into the village, they're surprised as relatively large size and sturdy structures. And give visitors. Get out here and greet our guests. Did you say visitors? Where? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to start off. Actually, drafts are kind of similar to the... What race is it? There's a race of people who are just like the drafts, and I didn't even think about that before. Because I think it's like the same thing where the females are short, and then the males are like massive. Welcome, my friends, to Diela Village. I am Balka, the village chief. Come in, come in. Balka ushers the group into his home and brings them to the dining table. Eat as much as you want. It's no fancy cuisine, but it'll fill your stomachs. I'm assuming Prish is gonna read the mind of somebody here, and then it's not expecting such a sumptuous welcome. Sumptuous. But of course, we've been waiting so long for help from off the island. You deserve the warmest of welcomes. Oh, do people want to come here? No, to my knowledge, we've never received visitors like you before. As for the one who's left the island, the chief plans to tell you more himself. For now, eat. Yeah. Several villagers buzz around the kitchen, busting dishes and silverware. Prish watches them work and wonder. Yeah. How are their memories? Not completely gone, I think. Good, good. Doesn't she remind you of Galka? Well, except for the horns. Remind you of a Galka. Seems like similarities, however, his skin and tone and facial features do not match the distinct look of the Galka. Yeah, so those are the big ones. Big, it was the race, right? Have you two never seen a draft before? Nope, first time, but not for you, I'm guessing. I thought everyone in Skyrim has seen a draft. Well, you're not in Skyrim. No wonder I can't read your minds. That's that then. How do I even begin explaining this? Iraha, you were born in Vanadil. Vanadil, yeah. Right? Yes, I was. Vanadil, where's that? I know, right? I bet Lyria and Judah are just as confused. There's a world called Vanadil, and it's got everything you'd expect the world to have. Skies, oceans, and continents. Yeah, yeah. This is going to be the worst example ever, but imagine Vanadil is this place of garlic toast. This piece of garlic toast. The cloves of garlic are the continent, swimming in the sea of olive oil. This will be our model of the world. Got a picture in your head? Prish holds up the slice of toast between her fingers, and the others lean in for a closer look. Well, Iraha was born on the garlicky side. I was born on the other side, so to speak. Larry and Iraha look at each other, not quite understanding Prish's example. If Iraha's side is Vanadil, then the other side is Abyssia. The two worlds are super similar to each other, but can never intersect. So the question of the day is, where are Lyria and Jita from? As in the world we're in right now. If you think about it, it's as if their world floats right above the melted cheese in this toast. This piece of cheese toast. The others stare at the new piece of toast Prish had picked up from her plate. Iraha, you and I are from a different dimension now. One that even Promathia and Dawn Goddess Altana probably can't see. Every once in a while, you get people crossing between Vanadil and Abyssia. But this realm, I don't know. I'm starting to think it shouldn't be possible to come here at all. In summary, you and I are going to have a hell of a time getting home. Assuming there's even a way off this rock. Oh no. Bereft of my memories, my roots forgotten in a land I know not the name of. What am I to do? Don't worry, Iraha, I'm sure things will work out. If there's a way in, there has to be a way out too. That's all we've got to work with. Anyway, getting Iraha's memories back comes first. Watch us learn that these two are like fated rivals or some shit. And she was the one who used to hate her. Because, okay, the thing about Prish's immortality is that she wasn't taken too kindly in the beginning. Like, and it makes even to the present where she currently lives, there's like people who don't even accept her. And, yeah. But she has Shantoto, or she refers to as the Doc. After that, maybe we can beat some info out of that Chris guy since he summoned you guys here using the Cavernous Maw. Couldn't help overhearing conversation. I can tell you more about Chris. Do you know him? He's a resident who ventured out into the world in search of brave warriors who could save our village. Tutu! Tutu! Let's see if I can pick him up and bring him into the camera. I don't think so. Because as soon as I go to pick him up, he's going to just run away. I'm going to pet him for a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, don't put your face on that. I gotta make sure. Because he likes to rub his head against the cord that is my display port, which knocks this TV off and over. Oh, 740. Oh, let me just do this thing real quick as well. See, he's already doing it. This thing, because, like, if he's over here, I gotta be careful of that. That's like the one thing. Right, let me just do something real quick. No, Tutu. He's just rubbing his head on the. Yeah. He's looking at my foot. Okay. Search for rewards to save our village. Save it from what? Those wandering monsters out in the wild? Yeah, we call them Abyssian thieves. Abyssian? So Chris should know that. Theoretically. Don't tell me they have something to do with Abyssia. We're not sure where they came from, but it's obvious how dangerous they are. Chris has been fighting the fiends for centuries in order to keep us safe. For centuries? That's right, a peculiar energy flows on this island and severs us from the outside world, randomly summoning people and creatures from beyond the island. New arrivals to this island lose their memories and cease to age. They will live on for all of eternity, assuming a monster doesn't eat them first. Hence the reason I cannot remember. The island's influence, no doubt. We don't understand why a sliver of memory is left behind, though. Wait, then how come Jita and I still remember everything? Did Chris happen to give you a stone? Jita fishes the crystal and shows it to Baka. Oh, the crystal. It's called Pathfinder Stone. Yeah, I know about those. Chris created it to counter the island's influence and stabilize one's essence. I picked up something like that in Abyssia too. Another one of Chris's works? I as well have one in my possession. But how? I could have sworn... Yeah, Chris only made one. No, he did not. But the other thing is, if that's true, then how come that the other ones who also possess a stone don't retain their memories either? Unless the one that Chris has in particular is special. And the one that he makes maybe has the properties of allowing to use remember. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. Putting them side by side, they look exactly the same to me. Plus all my memories are still in my noggin. What is going on? That's the question on everyone's lips. Is Chris a liar or something else at play? That doesn't make sense. His desire to protect his village is genuine as far as I'm concerned. In any case, keep those crystals with you at all times. They'll protect you from the island's energy. Don't have to tell me twice. What the hell have we been dragged into? Indeed, never could I imagine an island that pilfers memories and grants eternal life at the expense of luring among deadly creatures. When Chris hired us to save the village, he actually wanted us to get rid of the fiends. Yes, they've been spreading at a normal rate recently. There are children in this village. Every day we fear the monsters will sniff us out. To ensure our survival, Chris felt the need to leave the island. What are you doing, Tutu? What are you gonna do? Lay down? Yeah. He's gonna get comfortable. He just wanted me to put my feet down so he can like sit in between them. My foot over. Which implies it's not impossible to depart off the island. Chris used the forbidden magic. He mentioned something about interdimensional bonding and left it at that. So use whatever that is to activate a cavernous maw. Who is this guy? As far as I know, he's been with the village longer than anyone, and he's never stopped protecting it. Chris was so desperate to bring us to this island. How should we proceed, Jita? Leaving the matter of Chris's whereabouts aside, he's the only person who knows how to leave the island. The off-worlders won't be going anywhere until his request is fulfilled. Of course, Jita would never abandon people in need. That's why the captain accepted Chris's job in the first place. However, without the help of Vern and the other Lumial Knights, or allies, defeating the Abyssian swarms will be a difficult task. If you're heading out into the wilds, I got your back. Since Chris knows how to work the maws, he's the ticket home for me and Iraha. Whatever surface I may be of, do not hesitate to command me as you deem fit. Although I am unworthy, I shall spare no effort in paying you for saving my life. Scared game faces on. Thank you so much. I can't apologize enough for the trouble we've caused. Balka bows again and again. Suddenly a mighty cheer erupts from the crowd. Okay. What's happening up there? Oh, sorry. It seems the villagers can be bothered to wait for me to make an official announcement. Peering through the window, they say, okay, hugging and jubilation, bright-eyed children wave back at them. They all wish to greet their saviors. Can you see, here's the thing, right? Imagine doing this whole celebration and stuff, but you don't know how strong these people are. And then they get fucking washed, right? And then, like, then what? You know, this premature celebration, and then your heroes dead, gone. You all wish to greet their saviors. Could you poke their heads off or say a few words? Me, a savior? Never thought I'd see the day. Oh well. When in Diela? Okay. Stepping away from the window, they all follow Balko to the house for the tour of the village. I don't care about the tour of the village. Listen. I want to see more Prish action, more Shantoto. Okay. Balko leads the group around the village. The adventurers are here. Okay. Are you the adventurers that old man Chris found? Now. Show some respect to our guests, little ones. What kind of adventurers are you? Paladins? Wait, I know. Black mages. Wrong. Jita's totally red mage. Tell him, Jita. We don't have an equivalent of red mage. I know the earlier Granblue classes were based off of like the Final Fantasy stuff, of course. Oh, we're at a competition here. No blade. Dodo hit Dodo. Pokemon Sword and Shield. What the heck? Accosted by unusual legal, Jita struggles to come up with an answer. Oh, it was like, oh, silly. We're Skyfarers, duh. Skyfarers, never heard of them, but they sound cool. Skyfarers travel all over the place, saving the world again and again. I read in the book. Hey, it's dangerous to be outside. Time to go home. Yes, they took some liberties with that translation too. The same with Prish earlier. She said, what's that thing when all she said was, she made a surprise, shocking voice. Upon further inspection of these buildings, their construction is quite imposing. It is. Ray and Jita scratched their heads. To them, the village buildings don't look out of the ordinary. It's hard to tell by appearance alone, but Chris imbued the structure with protective magic. You don't say. Even monsters will have a tough time smashing our reinforced buildings if it ever comes to an attack. Naturally, we have to pack up and move the village when they catch wind of us. I found a bunch of ruins while strolling around the island. Were those former village sites? Yes. The village doesn't stay in one place, though it hasn't moved yet during my time here. I'm practically a newcomer, and I was only recently chosen as a village chief. I'm about to lead them into ruin. I'm going to sacrifice them to the sun god. That has to suck. Village chief is just another name for let's dump everything on this poor sap. Chris handles the village defenses, but I still have my hands full with the other vital duties like managing resources and expanding our facilities. Besides, the village traditionally picks male drafts as their chief. Given your robust physique, you are called upon to lead people or lead all into battle. It'd be great if that were the case, but sadly, I don't have a head for combat, nor the villagers for that matter. Only Chris. I'm nervous. Chris again. Muttering under her breath, Prish turns her attention to a building. I feel like I've seen this kind of protective magic before. It's kind of like it's just like the protect and shell spells from our worlds. Ha! Yeah. Protect is for physical attacks, and Shell is for magic attacks. Are you interested in the arts he uses? In addition to combating Abyssinian fiends, I would like to study our environment. What does the enemy fear? What measures can be taken against them? Knowledge is the cornerstone of victory. In our library is right up your alley. Chris's collection of books can offer vital clues. Dude, nothing of interest is even happening right now. I know this is all for like lore purposes and trying to set the story up. Let's pause, touching my foot. The group enters the library, though it might be more accurate to call it a warehouse. Wow, it's packed with books. Cillian's magnificent archive. Is this Chris's personal collection? He actually authored a majority of these works. They contain knowledge and history left behind by village predecessors. This book records the village's origins soon after the war, the end of the war. May I read it? Sky Dwellers united against the Astros as the war drew close to chase the invaders out. Okay, this is the history. In the aftermath of the war, an unknown power swept across the entire skies, wreaking destruction on the Sky Dwellers. The menace that will become known as the Abyssinian Fiends annihilated the Sky Realm, all except for Diala Island. Some parts of history books are consistent with the timeline most Sky Dwellers are familiar with, while other parts are clearly different. However, the details pertaining to the village's creation and defenses have also an air of truth to them. The history of the Sky Realm in this book doesn't match ours. Who wrote it? I'm afraid the origin of the Earth has been unknown, lost to the sands of time. I cannot pet you better from this position, Tutu. He just wants to be petted. Well, that's the best I can offer you, sir. I'm sorry. Many of these literary works are meant for recreational reading. Has Chris penned any manuscripts on the art of war? You're looking at them. They're more than just novels, you know. Battles against beastmen, conspiracies of the ancients, mercenaries versus an empire teetering on the edge of collapse. It's all here. Beastmen, ancients, empire. Thanks to Chris chronicling of the tales of or just position yourself differently. Oh, he's out. Oh no, he's just sitting. He's sitting backwards now. Okay. We can learn how to fight from their experiences. Chris wrote all these books by himself. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I literally cannot pet you any better than that, or any differently. You have to position yourself, sir. Before this village came to be, Chris was a weaver of tales. They called him a minstrel. My cat looks up pleadingly, waiting for the next set of petting. He's like, you stop. He puts his ears up, and then he turns around. Oh, now he's rubbing his face against my leg. Okay. Give me a second. I once asked him how he's able to write such a vast array of stories. I'm merely singing the fantasies, he says. No, he said back down. No, he said the other way this time. I don't have much room over here for him to comfortably lie down, but... Sorry, I keep hitting the mic, and also I'm not playing the game right now. Hold on. These are never to call them fantasies. The book catches Priscilla's eye and she begins to read it. This is saying... What? Sandoria. Okay, so you don't have to... It's literally just... Read it as if it were one word. Sandoria. Just like the other one that you said. Here's Bastock and here's Wunderst. Can't be a coincidence. The only person who could have written this book is the adventurer, which is the main character. Although this isn't a true reunion, the unexpected reminder of old friends still fills Prish with excitement, but also trepidation. Alright, cool. Damn, that was one fucking... I'm thinking, oh, it's only 3 chapters available right now. Oh, I'm gonna get through this one real quick, huh? There's so much dialogue in between the two, and it's like nothing going on, damn it. Prish looks lost in thought as the group exits the library. Did you find anything interesting? Sort of. Now I can't get Chris's true identity out of my head. You guys saw him in person, right? Can you describe him for me? He looks like a kind middle-aged man, I guess. Jita adds that Chris appears to be in his 40s, sporting a grizzled beard and an eye patch over his left eye. So he's human. Well, human to us, anyway. I see. Does he sound familiar to you? I found a book back there packed with stuff only old acquaintances of mine would know about. I thought maybe they'd written under the pen name Chris, but it sounds like I was wrong. Chris continues to look conflicted. Fancy seeing you here, Balka. I'm taking off for another hunt. Take care and try not to use up all the fiend repellent this time. You intend to venture out in the wild once more? Yep. I pull double duty, patrolling the area while gathering food. I always gotta have an emergency stockpile just in case things go south. Then allow me to accompany you in your errand. Forgive me, Jita. Please grant me this momentary leave of absence. In that case, I'll go too. Waiting for you two to come back alive is only gonna make me sweat. Well, I'll go. Jita decides they might as well get started on exterminating monsters. Perhaps they'll get lucky and even find a clue. Getting a lay of the land around the village as well as observing the enemy behavior will come in handy in the future. Count me in. Besides, I can't guard the village by myself. Look at how excited she is. I've always liked this sprite. Especially in a situation like this. She's like, are you sure you're not taking... I'm not taking every person's time. Like, this is the thing, right? This shit seems so uninteresting to me. But I'm sure once the other characters come in and the story gets back on track, instead of them just kind of vibing out in the village, like this is just like filler content. Like it'll be interesting again. I just don't care about these villagers or anything like that. But if it's, I'm sure it's made in order to set up the story. Yeah, right, too. What you looking at my leg for, bro? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. My remote fell over, and the Cydia and Overwatch fell over. I'm trying to keep everything intact over here. It's okay, too. He almost got up. As soon as something falls, he usually gets up with a quickness and tries to run off. He got up real quick. Hey, we were hired to save the village, and that includes everything. Let's bring back lots and lots of food. Thank you all. Let's come back safely. So we're gonna run into enemies. I'm assuming that's gonna have like the whole combat area. No, Tutu. This food bowl's probably empty. I'll do it after this. I'll fill it up after. Is this the 3rd chapter now? Oh, this is the last chapter. Cool. Okay. It's 8 o'clock now. If I can finish this by like 9. Yeah, I gotta finish this. I have to finish it by like 9 o'clock. That gives me like an hour to use Prish and stuff and level her up. Same with Lilithut. And then I stream when I wake up. I guess. Start. Crap, let's make it a run for it. A superb strike, Jita. Your timing was impeccable. And I still have to eat too. I want to eat something. I want to walk to my doctor's office. In the forest, Jita and company hunt game and harvest fruit while keeping an eye out for monsters. What in the world? It was a group effort. The triumphant hunters strolled into the village with a veritable treasure trove of hunted spoils. What a feast. Where'd you guys get all this? The hunters can hunt real far away now because Jita and the others are protecting them. Thank you, everyone. Not only have you protected us from monsters, but you've also secured us with provisions. Yes. Delicious grub is its own reward. Yeah, that's for sure. The sight of an entire settlement in smiles is a blessing of good fortune. It feels good to get the job done. Hey, big sis, what kind of adventure are you? How do you fight? Me? I pulverize the beastie and creeps into the dust with these two fists. Azurin fists. Push is actually so cool. And I wish we could have seen it in Dissidia, but no, that's cool. That's alright. Could have seen it in NT, but it was like, nah, let's cut the cord. Let's just cut the line. It's just so sad. Your clothes are weird. Please refrain from stretching my vestments. Children, contain yourselves. Stop pestering our guests. It's been a long day, and the traveler's first night in the Diela has just begun. Valka provides each off-worlder with their own accommodations. Oh my god. Lyra stares out a window in Gina's room. The captain asks what she's looking at. Nothing really. Even at night, the color of the sky still looks strange. Apparently it's always been that color. Judah comes over and looks out the window at the foreign sky. Do you think we'll figure out what this island is? Nobody I've asked ever heard of Fantagrand. Everything that happened after the war is completely different according to the books. It's like we're in a different world too. Jita had been told that the cavernous maw that swallowed them was a gateway to the other worlds. Oh my god. Ugh. The things they've come to see, from the off-color sky to the unusual monsters, is too they're fantastical to be of their own world. Jita tells Lyra that she may be more right than she thinks. You're saying we really are in a different world. That's what the girl and cat had revealed to Jita while the captain was stuck in this dream world. Everything that happened after Jita regained consciousness proved their revelation correct. Yes, words. Jita wasn't sure if they could be trusted, but now that their trustworthiness has been confirmed, the captain finally tells Lyra about what took place in the dream world. Yeah. I wonder what kind of power they used to wake you up. Oh god. It's been one mystery after the other. Maybe I'll get to see them in my dreams? I hope so. That way I can thank them. If you see them again, please tell them I said thank you. Sweet dreams, I'll see you in the morning. Two Sky Zealots wish each other good night, as they always do when Lyra leaves. Under the safety of the soft covers and fatigued from the eventful day, Jita quickly falls asleep. My, were we so sorely missed? I'm shocked we were missed at all. I think it's you again. Hello, Jita. I didn't think we'd be seeing each other so soon. So what brings you back to the world of dreams? Mayhaps the cavernous maw mistook you for seconds? Jita tells them about what happened on Diela Island after meeting Persian Iraha. Are they gonna recognize her? Yeah. You're kidding me. What are Persian Iraha doing there? Iroha. Yeah. Okay, she's clear now. She's got like red mage attire. But isn't she also a brawler too? But she uses daggers, right? Yeah. Those two are important to me. I'm happy to hear that you're getting along well with them. So they're good friends then. Damn, I was hoping for some strange revenge story about how those two are rivals and they actually hate each other. On the other hand, well, it's kind of a bad sign. It suggests the connection between your world and ours is getting stronger. Too many comings and goings and comings of people between Vanadil, Abyssia, the Dream World, and Skyrealm. A jumble of travel. If left to its own devices, the international bonding will further strengthen until it won't just be people whizzing around. Whole worlds might end up mashing together. I will never agree to that. Agree I won't. This mess is messy enough as it is. No need for more muck. I'm sorry, Jita. I know you have a lot on your plate, but would you be able to help us out too? We wouldn't dream of saddling the burden on your shoulders. A manageable weight, yes. When we are ready, we shall lend a hand and paw. Absolutely. We have to see for ourselves what's happening on that island. I'm sure the Diela Island is the source of the distorted connection between worlds. I'm certain Diela Island is the source of the distorted connection between worlds. Must be stopped before more anomalies arise. Okay. The captain casually replies. That's all you have to say. The two definitely know something that Jita and company don't. Separated across dimensions from crew and members and allies. Any help getting back to the Sky Realm is greatly appreciated. But first, Mazua, maybe wants to thank you for having a hand in saving her. Thank us for having a hand in saving her. Yeah. All we do is smack you awake. Nothing more, nothing less. Such maturity for a girl her age. Jita responds by saying that, had it taken any longer to regain consciousness, it could have been over for Lyria. The captain offers a handshake. Thank you. I'm Lilith. Nice to meet you again. Yoroshiku ne? Nancho-san. Don't say it like that. Watashi wa onomae wa. My name is that Kate Sith? Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is. If my help is what you seek, all you have to do is ask. Yes, ask away. Jita suddenly has an idea and asks for a favor. I know I said ask away, but already this one jumps to the occasion. Well, let's hear it. Jita wants to know if they can find out what happened to Charlotte and the others who were left behind. Understood. The meaning of your request, that is. How to look into the matter I haven't the foggiest. Is there a way to peek through the crack without speeding the interdimensional bonding? I don't think it's possible. Or I don't think it's impossible. Possibly something like this? Lilith and Kate Sith used the strange power to manifest a projected image. This isn't like before. The picture is surprisingly clear. Clear as crystal. Does this look like your world? Jita is definitely looking to Skyrim as evidenced by the unmistakable faces of Charlotte and Beatora. Fuck. Hello. The bonding between the worlds is accelerating faster than we imagined, and we can imagine plenty. Yeah, it's almost too fast, like someone's forcing it along. The gateway created by the Karen Small is still wide open. Still open. Watching from afar is the trepidatious. I prefer a more pause-on approach. Excuse us, Jita. We need to get ready to help your friend, so we're sending you back out first. Follow our guidance to Diela until our errands are finished. Hold the fort. Be seeing you. Jita wakes from the hectic dream with a start. Soon, however, the captain falls asleep again, but for real this time. Alright, so that's that. Alright. I'm sure this is the last chapter that we get before the rest of them are available. I think it's like 2 more. Oh my god. Just give me a second. I'm still. Oh. Okay. What's the treasure? Oh, this is supposed to be randomized. The slideshow. I just noticed. Oh, so they do have this here, and then 3 more on top of that. Uncapped set. Yeah, and then this one also tells you that the other girls can be playable. Unfortunate. I mean, it's not like a secret. Hope she didn't get in trouble for that, because it's kind of like we would have put that together after seeing this right here, because they give these sort of the characters available through the collab events. Okay, so thankfully I don't have to worry about this until after everything's unlocked. Oh, Xeno's going on still. Alright, let me just speed run through this real quick. Get Lilith set. I'm gonna use them both. If I have enough time, I can do it on this. But I don't think I will. Or actually, I might. This is only the last part, right? If I can finish before 9 o'clock, I'm guessing like around 8:40 or so. If I like kind of speed it along. These have been flying ever since Jita and company arrived at Diela. We're no closer to figuring out the Abyssian beasts after days of kicking their butts. The elusive creatures appear to vanish abruptly from the forest without a trace. I wrote down where we saw them, but this island has so many hidden spots. So either someone's summoning them, or there's spontaneously popping up. My head hurts. I need a break. I'll be back with some snacks. Hours upon hours of surveying have turned up little to nothing, and the group is running out of ideas. I have heard rumors of the emergence of monsters unlike the Abyssian fiends. Oh, I heard of them too. Something about how new monsters are fighting the fiends for territory. It is clear that the new arrivals have no love for the incumbent creatures, but they are fiends or foes, or are they friends or foes of the village? Yes. I think the new monsters are keeping their distance from the village, so maybe people don't have to worry. What are you doing, you big oaf? Let me go. Wasn't that fish? There's a commotion outside. Come on, Jita. Shantoto. This way, oh. Oh, running outside, Jita and company find pressure and an unknown woman surrounded by mysterious beings. Let us down. Where are you taking us? Please, puppets, listen to us. What manner of monstrosity are those? Those are new monsters that have been duking it out with the fiends. Oh, they don't know. They're trying to kidnap Prish, or they're trying to kidnap Prish and the other lady. We have to save them. Oh, so this is what the fight is gonna be. Okay. Jita and your hero draw the weapons and charge the enemy. Pain. He tied us away. Oh, Jesus Christ. The monsters recoil from Mirage strike, dropping the two captives. Violence incurred, revolt instigated, retreat permitted. Monsters step back, glaring at Jita and your report we must. With that, the creatures run off. Doc never knows when to quit. You okay, Olmia? Yes, I'm fine. Thanks for coming to our rescue. That's not the voice I expected from a woman who looks like this. That's actually interesting. Yeah, you bailed us out big time. Talk about nerves of steel. You took those things on without even flinching. Is this your neighborhood? Hate to say it, but I think we took a wrong turn somewhere. Can you fill us out? Can you fill us in where we are and stuff? What? Don't tell me you're lost too. Ah, so you see, she has her headpiece on now. Now I'm understanding the context. Like, I was just reading it, right? But the context is she's not talking to Umia, whatever her name. Olmia? What's her name? I know she just said it. Yeah, Olmia. She's not talking to her. She's talking to us. What is the matter, Lady Prish? Dare I say your memories have been lost as well? What? Wait, no, I mean, I don't think so. Jita and company wondering if Prish may have lost her memories on account of misplacing her Pathfinder stone. Maybe I should be asking you, Umia. Have we met these people before? No, I don't believe we have. My apologies if I'm wrong, but this is our first time meeting. Nothing about this conversation adds up. Prish, rather than exhibiting signs of memory loss, seems almost like a completely different person. Almost seems like a completely different person. Why don't we start from the top? My name is Umia, granddaughter of Despachier. Okay. Who was the eldest daughter, or the eldest of the oh my Jesus Christ. Tavnazian Safehold. Okay. There you guys are. Is everything okay? How is this? There are two Lady Prishes? Prish, what is the meaning of this? You took the words right out of my mouth. Is she a trust? You know, a copy conjured via magic? Oh, okay. Alright. This right here. Okay. No, not magic. I'm also Prish, but of a different world. Prish rubs her temples. Let's take this inside, away from prying ears. With a confused look all around. I'm used to, okay. So the Prish that I know is the one with the headdress thing on. The headpiece. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Just slightly more sense for me. I didn't play through Final Fantasy XI, but I did research a lot of it. Actually, wait, no. If I recall, I think Dissidia also had the same kind of premise, where there's a Prish without her headdress. Because if I recall, there's an alternate outfit where she doesn't have it on. And, And then there's one, her default one, which has it on. And the one that has the headpiece on is the default Prish. The real one. The normal one. But I don't know what the differences are. Or maybe I just don't remember what they were. Off-world is both new and old, settle for a round of discussion. Remember how I said Vanadil and Abyssia are two similar worlds? Oh, so this is the Abyssial. Oh right, people are talking about that. That this is the Abyssial Prish, and Vanadil Prish is the other one. Like opposite sides of the same piece of toast. Well, when I said similar, I mean really, really similar, down to even the people that live in East World. Ah, so that's it. Since I'm from Vanadil, that makes you the Prish of Abyssia. I'm impressed you could accept this so readily. Personally, I can't make heads or tails of it. Remember that time Doc split herself into two? I think it's kind of like that whole fiasco. Oh, so wait, is the Abyssial version of Shantotto evil? Is that how that works? Seriously, she copied herself. I hope she... See, this makes it so much more interesting and get people involved in playing. This is definitely getting more interesting. It's inexpensive to play through, 11. Like, the subscription service isn't as expensive. It was like $11? $10 or something like that? And I think... Actually, no. Isn't Final Fantasy 14 also like that much? For those who don't know about Shantotto, one of the strongest mages in her realm, where she comes from, single. Okay. It's not like she gets made fun of because of that, but it's more like she wishes that she could have taken a different life that allowed her to settle down and meet somebody and have a family and stuff. But because she's past the age of like acceptance of marriage and stuff like that, she fears that she'll never find somebody, and I know it gets brought up in conversation a lot around her, and she feels sad about it. I don't know. But she can... Who knows what the hell she'll get up to. Best be careful, Abyssia. Alright, Shantotto can also... When she gets angry, she casts more powerful spells, and she can turn herself into a giant like version of herself. Which is, Colossal Shantotto is what it's called. And that's the one you saw like when she's like huge, right? Scary, no, but who knows what the hell she'll get up to. Best be careful, Abyssia. I'm sorry, I think you lost us. Furthermore, this Lady Prish and I are not your enemies. Oh no, I wasn't doubting you. I was just bewildered to watch your mirror conversation come to life. Let's just keep getting weirder and weirder. First I get sucked up in the sky, and now I'm talking to myself. Wait, you were sucked into the sky? Cavernous Maw? No, we were taking a walk through Juno? Okay. Why the E? When a rift above us opened. Whoosh, swallowed in an instant. When I opened my eyes, I was on the ground. Immediately after, those magical puppets captured us. With the infamous Shantotto pose. The rich girl Ojo-san laugh. Magic puppets, they're not monsters. Technically, no. Doc Shantotto created them. So they're more like familiars. What I want to know is what they're doing in this world. If Doc is involved, you know something big's brewing. If I be so bold to interrupt, who is the Shantotto? I can't explain why, but the mere mention of that name fills me with dread. As it should. Simply put, Dr. Shantotto is the most powerful black mage in all of Vanadil. And not just that, really. In the history of Final Fantasy, like within all the games that exist, she's still one of the more renowned, more powerful mages. And the way I understand it, right, is that Shantotto is not necessarily a good character. It's just that her current ambitions, I'd say, line up with the good side. Something along those lines. I'm pretty sure you've never met her before, Iroha. When you still had your memories, she's a force to be reckoned with. Stave shattered from channeling her mana alone. She could cool off a heat blast to detonate over a city-state. You do not want to mess with her. Ah! Fuck. Only an idiot wouldn't be scared of her. When she's pissed, even baby's first fire spell will scorch any monster into oblivion. Yeah. I don't want to know what she's I don't want to know what's strong enough to knock her into this alternate dimension. She's banished into this other world. Do you think Shantoto is connected to the happenings on the other island? When it comes to Dr. Shantoto, I wouldn't put anything past her. It is impossible to gauge the extent of her many ambitions. Yeah. Honestly, Doc does whatever she wants, and we shouldn't be surprised by that. Yeah, see, because she's powerful enough to destroy the entire world if she wanted, but she doesn't because, like I said, her current ambitions line up with what's going on. Fine, but I don't think she's responsible for everything, like poking monsters to make them attack the village. I agree, her personality can be abrasive, but I can't imagine she would do such a thing. Let's figure out if she's even on the island first. She'll certainly be able to tell us more, assuming we have a chance to talk to her. Then our next task is clear. Find a means to speak with Dr. Shantoto. But where could she be? We've been here for a while, but no one has said anything about seeing a mage. She's a master of magic, after all. There's no reason for her to show herself if her magic can accomplish the task just as well. I don't know what the puppets are for, but I kind of think it's weird for her not to be left a finger. They were trying to take you guys away, right? There has to be a base or something, otherwise it defeats the whole purpose of kidnapping. That's true. We should chase after those puppets to see where they go. They couldn't have gotten far. They all nod. Everyone prepares to leave the house. Everyone Jita notices except the Prish of Abyssia. The girl seems distracted. She just stands there, watching everyone else. What's gotten into Prish? Ever since the other Prish and Omiya got here, she sometimes spaces out. I'm assuming it has to do with the voice. Jita's about to go over and ask Prish if she's okay when the door in the house flings open. Jita, we have a problem. The monsters from earlier engaging the fiends. Their war is going to spill into the village. Over into the village. Monsters, what are they talking about? What's he talking about? Wait, the puppets? There won't be a village left standing if they turn this place into a battlefield. We have to stop them. By your will. Those who can fight, draw the weapons and race out the door. Outside is a scene of chaos. Of puppets and of fiends entangled in combat. The puppet blasts the fiend away with magic, but with each slaying, more take their place. Okay. And in no time at all, the battle has reached the village doorstep. Can you take down the fiends? We'll tackle the puppets. First, you mean to antagonize Dr. Shantoto? What, and become a stain on the ground? I'm not insane, we're just gonna have a little talk. You do remember how the puppets wouldn't listen to us last time, yes? I'm not exactly holding my breath, but what choice do we have? Anyway, go smash this monster, Jita. It's reassuring when your partners are confident. We have our own job to do. Omiya. We skipped over that. Hey, wait first. Let's focus our attention on this degenerate horde. Avoid hitting any puppets. They won't turn on us as long as we don't hurt them. With a final nod, the off-worlders advance into the chaotic battle. Puppet roll across. Isn't this the first part of the third? Dude. Oh, did I say 840? That was a good one. The puppet rises to his feet as if nothing happened. Enraged. The fiend sees a flash of light in the darkness as it burns to death from the puppet's magic. Something's not right. Targets found. Prish, Omiya, capturing subjects. Forgetting about the Abyssian horde, the magic puppets converge on the Prish and Omiya. Wait, Doc, I know you can hear me. At least give us a chance to say something. Did I get through to her? Get him. You appear to have not. Why must she be so difficult? Actually, I want to hear that whole line. The negotiations have failed. Yes. I could have showed you that from the beginning. They'll just have to deal with them, they'll just have to deal somehow. Our goal is to protect the village. The emerald-looking horde of grotesque creatures show no signs of weakening as they swarm towards Jita, Iroha, and Prish. Here they come. Get ready. A giant Abyssian fiend charges to the forefront of the pack. Okay, we're gonna actually fight the thing. By the goddess. Its hulking body rams into the fires with gruesome force. Unless Shantoto comes in and just saves the day. A giant Shantoto. Jita and company try to lift themselves off the ground, looking on helplessly as the horde surges into the village. Jita, through gritted teeth, manages to stand back up. With a noticeable limp, the captain staggers after the monsters. Okay, that was just the first. No, I guess in the picture here, it doesn't look like you can tell us giant Shantotto. I mean, it might not even be giant Shantotto. Oh, that was the... Okay. Third one. Okay, we're actually getting close. We're getting close. Shantotto should be in this one, and then with Kate Sith and Lilith in the last one. So we're missing one. Has everyone been evacuated to the library? No, I can't find my kids. Damn, what could they have run off at a time like this? Pale-faced Balko turns even paler when the sound of something cracking reaches ears. It could only be the sound of a horde breaking through the barricade around the village. This can't be happening. Come on, Balko, pull yourself together. Do your job. Thundering footsteps from behind will make his blood run cold. They breach the village. Get to the library now. The two men nearly trip over their own feet as they scurry in their only means of sanctuary. Balko. Yeah, okay. The kids, and one of them looks hurt. The boy sounds uncontrollably, toting a small girl on his back. The adults dash over to grab them, but monster arrives first. Gods, no. Not even Jita, who's covered in wounds, can make an attempt to save the children from the death that looms over their heads. Jesus, fuck. Shantotto? Oh, Charlotta. What the fuck? Well, there's one potato. Such a dastardly deed should not be perpetrated. Perpetuate. What? Perpetrated, yeah. Under the watchful eye of this holy knight, Charlotta Fania. Oh, that's her last name? What the fuck? I don't think I've ever known that she had a last name. Huh. Masterful work, madam. Leave this matter to us. Children, hurry somewhere safe. Fuck. The sight of friendly faces averting imminent disaster reinvigorates Cheetah's battered body. Jesus, fuck. Whew, that was a close call. Hey, buddy, you look like you could really use a nap. We made it just in time. Sorry we took so long, Cheetah. Oh, this is not a dream. What? Thanks, Cheetah, who cannot help but grin at the Dream World allies. Yeah. Whisker's alive. You did well to hold out, but a body can only withstand so much. Lilith said, come heal this poor soul before they flop. This calls for a performance by the Moonshade Butterfly. In a matter of few graceful steps from Lilith, Jita's pain and fatigue promptly fade. Lilith's dance is soothing in more ways than one. Do you feel better now? Relaxed and refreshed? Jita hops up and down, feeling much more limber than before. Okay, I thought that was strange. That's why I read it again. I was like, hops up and down. Like, what? Next, the captain searches for the giant creature that is yet to crash the village. The foe must be a significant strait to have inflicted such horrible wounds upon Jita. Grand Butler, Beatoda, I shall go hunt alongside Jita. You two safeguard the village. As you wish, madam. Please be careful. Come, we attack forthwith. Unleashing a mighty battle cry, the Holy Knight purges the Abyssian foes that have invaded their village one after the other. She's amazing. Oh, the impossibly strong warriors I have seen in my lifetime. Now I have another to add to the list. How many is that now? Hiya. Hiya! I gotta do the fox. Together with Jita, Charlotta pushes the invaders out of the village. What's happening? It's Jita and Charlotta. A Taru Knight. I stand in awe of her swordplay. Looks like everyone made it. Everything's going to be okay from now on. Oh, what? You're saying we're not good enough for you? I'll show you who's not good enough. Come on, Iroha. I am by your side. Heartened by Charlotta's display of bravery, Prish and Iroha collect themselves and then rejoin the fight. This is witnessed by the other Prish and Olmia, who are still encircled by magic puppets. The tide is turning in our favor. Come on, Doc, cool your head and let's talk. What do you want to say? New observations made. Report we must. Retreat permitted. Stop. Where do you think you're going? Come back here. The puppet disperse and take off at breakneck speed. This is small, but she's really quick. Gotta cover a lot of ground. Well, that takes care of that. Your safety is what matters most. We have you to thank for that, so thanks. The pleasure is all... Huh? What? Is she looking... Wait, what's going on? Pardon me. Didn't I just see you? Wow, you two mopped the floor with those Abyssian creeps. Thanks for the save. Now I see. You were the one I saw earlier. I did not know you had a twin. Altana, save me. Here we go again. Okay, which person is saying? I was talking though. Might as well get used to it. I'd assume this is the person that said it. This one said this one. Or no. This one said that one. This one said this one. Okay. The two girls sigh in unison, leaving Charlotta to wonder if this is something she said. Okay. Oh. Oh, it might be done by 8:40 after all. That gives me enough time to level up, and then also use push in combat. Hey, listen, I guess. Hold on, I'll give you a second. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Those involved in the village defense return to the library, turned evacuation center. Happy to see no one bit the dust. It got real hairy back there. When you get down to it, it was our request for protection that put you all in danger. And for that, I sincerely apologize. If we're gonna play the blame game, then basically boils down to Chris. Alright, did we lose the old guy? It seems he was right to be concerned. About what? Chris spoke of some doubts before we departed. He said it would likely be difficult for him to show his face in the village again. After Gina and Lyria pass through the cavernous maw, the suction stops. Gina and Lyria, they're gone. What did you do to them, you sneaky old man? Once again, I express my deepest regret for the deception. This monster has the power to send people to other dimensions. The final destination of this gateway leads to my village, which resides in a different world. Fiendish monsters threaten its very survival. Of all the Skyfarers in the Skyrealm, only Gita can rescue my home from this crisis. I do not doubt your sincerity. Your eyes speak the truth. I hate when they be doing that shit, man. He does not lie, for I have determined that he is not a liar. It's like, oh, okay. Alright, I believe you. Yeah. Be that as it may, an open and frank discussion would have served better purpose. Yeah. Correct. Regardless of the circumstances, Gita strives to assist others. Heck, my body will save or help anyone in any world if they need it. The same principle applies to us as well. We request that you take us with you to your world. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is not possible. Only those chosen by the Pathfinder Stone can traverse dimensions, and the stone I gave Gita was the only one I ever made. A dilemma to say the least. Are you saying there's nothing else we can do? Hold that thought. Is that Lila Sutton Company? Well, the monster coughed up a girl in a hairball, yeah. But in here I thought it was Adamus. Oh! But too many irregularities this one has. Too many to count. Who are you? Friends of Gita, Lila said at your service. Friends, you say? Why have you come here? Naze Kokoni, yeah. Our mission is to assist Gita. Here, take these, or let them take you. Either way. Cat Sith distributes small crystal silites. Oh, sorry, where did you get more Pathfinder Stones? Pathfinder Stones? Never heard of that name before. Never. We say Traverser Stones. These lovelies open up a world of express travel, courtesy of Joachim? Be sure to thank him. Politeness is a virtue. Things aren't looking too good in the other world, and they're running low on hands. You'll be able to get to the world Gita's in by using these crystals. Okay, no buy, but we're just adding words in here. Yeah, you'll be able to get to the world Gita's in using these crystals. Well, they could have added that, right? By using these crystals. My word. But I should warn you, this cavernous maw is special. I don't think you can use it to come home. So once we leave, there's no way back. At least none that we found so far. That's the top of all dangerous creatures looking for a meal. Yep, I think that covers it. Still want to go? Oh, that's on top of the dangerous creatures looking for a meal, yeah. Of course. Since you're Gita's friends, I already knew you were going to say that. But just thought I'd ask. How about you, mister? Will I really be able to cross over there? I don't see why not. Got something on your mind? I had more or less given up on returning home no matter how much I wanted to. Well, there's a big chance. No harm in trying it, right? Quickly now. We must be quick. He said that, huh? I'm sorry to say we don't know why Chris was unable to make it. Too many theories, not enough proof. No, that's alright. I'm sure he knew what he was getting into. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I want to thank you too for helping Gita out of the dream world. Oh, it was nothing. Altana wouldn't have wanted us to let you guys hang out to dry. Altana isn't Goddess Altana. Who exactly are you? Well, I've been called the Champion of the Dawn, if that helps. I myself was born of Altana's tears. Goddess knows how to weep. We've served the world once already, so feel free to ask us anything. Yoroshiku. Oh yeah? You're not the only apocalypse averters around here. Prish, it's not a competition. Prish. The more the merrier. You can never have... Wait. So, I think normal Prish saved the world. Abyssal Prish failed. Was that what happened? I'm gonna absolutely look this up again, or just play the game. But if I recall, I don't think it was like the base game where all this takes place. The more the merrier. You can never have enough people with experience saving worlds. It just so happens that there's something in this world that's capable of destroying Vanadil. I'm sorry, what are you telling... Or why are you only telling us now? What's this something? I still don't know, but it might explain why you were pulled from Vanadil. Could it also explain my emergence into this world? Though my memory fails me, I am certain I was tasked with the mission. I bet all my gil on it. I think you have a very important role to play in Vanadil's future. Do I know you? Your name, your demeanor, I can almost remember. I don't really know. Sorry, I can't be more helpful. No, that should suffice. The fact that I was entrusted with a mission is a welcome revelation. To sum it all up, if we stop whatever it is from destroying Vanadil, everyone should be able to go home. If that's what the goddess wants us to do, then I'm sure she'll repay us somehow after we get the job done. Yes, at the very least, I do not wish to hear that Vanadil is in danger. Yes, I'll help too. See, she's more upbeat and positive, because I'm guessing everything has gone her way, but the other one, Abyssal Prish. Two of me have the strength of 100 soldiers. What's your awesome plan? Actually, I don't have one. You are without strategy. Wouldn't be a problem if we were in Vanadil. But here, this place is too unpredictable. So I propose we grow up in the darkness together. Who's with me? Gita chuckles and raises a hand. That's fine and all. That's fine and dandy. But we shall be stuck here forever if we wander without aim. Our aim is not to get stuck. The only clue we have right now is with Shantoto. Yeah. Her and that Chris guy. Too bad we lost him somewhere along the way. Hints are supposed to clear things up, not make things muddier. It will take some time to sort out the various bits and pieces of what we know. Yet this is the perfect opportunity to allow the wounds of battle to heal. I shall see to restoration of the village. Let me help you with that, Sebastian. I can never live with myself for ignoring the plight of the suffering village. Yeah, sir. The people in here deserve peace of mind after seeing their homes trampled. Consider my assistance yours. Everyone else chimes their support, moving Balkan to near tears. So what about Abyssal Prish? I wish I could do more than say thank you. Alright. Cool, I think that's it, right? And she joins the party? Alright. That's done. Yeah, it only took a while. Alright. So... Oh, there's more! Uh-oh. Let's keep going, I guess. I think this might be the last chapter. Dude, I was all ready to be like, okay, that's it. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to level them up. And then I was like, uh-oh. And then more is like, there's another chapter. Oh, a word. All right, well, it'll be done before 9 o'clock at least. Or, okay, not done before 9. I mean, done before 10 at least. Barricade is as good as new. How did you fix it so quickly? I'm speechless. Child's play for me and Bao Bao. Prish, can you do me a favor by not calling me that? But down so doesn't roll off the tongue. Bao Bao is easier to say. Wait a second. Yeah. Okay, I thought I'd... What do you call Balka, if I may ask? Balka. Although I see her point, I feel like she's taking too great a liberty with my name. Anyway, the restorations will soon be completed thanks to everyone's efforts. Manual labor is a snap when 2 brawny drafts are on the case. Speaking of draft men, how come you're the only one in the village, Valka? Welcome back to 2. Don't eat the plastic. Don't eat the plastic. Don't eat the plastic. Ah! I need something to throw at him. He likes to eat plastic. If I stand up, he'll get the... A long time ago before I arrived, when the village was first finding its feet, I'm told there were other drafts. One of them led the charge against the Abyssinian horde. He fought tooth and nail to protect his homestead, but in the process, he lost his life. Yeah, he fell down the stairs. The tale of his heroism grew over the time, and it became customary to elect a male draft as village chief. Which is how I got the job, despite my inability to protect anyone. That is not so. I believe you have accomplished a great deal with this village. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken the initiative to meet the needs of the people. Keep your chin up. Bolster yourself so that you may stand tall for many moons to come. Right. In the home of one of the villagers, Sebastian is kicking up a storm. My cat just fucking... I don't have like a spray bottle or anything. I see. The thing is, I can throw this, but he's gonna start eating at that too. I got the laser light. Yeah, he'll respond to that. Now see, he's looking. I had no idea it was possible to make such delicacies from the ingredients we gathered. You're a masterful chef. You flatter me, my lady. Although I am far from masterful, I managed to pick up a thing or two in the kitchen of my youth. Look behind you, Tutu. Alright. He's distracted. Cool. It's quite simple once you get the hang of it. Would you like to try your hand at this dish? Or hand at a dish? Are you talking to me? Who else? I am more than happy to teach you a recipe if you are so inclined. This is tough. I know this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but I think I'm much better at stuffing my face. The only thing Lilith will chop to pieces is the chopping board itself. Off to the chopping block. Hush you. If you're offering lessons, Sebastian, may I share in your expertise? Then let the lesson begin. So let the battle begin. A well-cooked meal is the key to happiness, no matter which sky drapes overhead. A lively dinner table is indicative of everyone's hopes and dreams. He's looking for that red light. If I can elicit smiles and fill bellies with my recipes, then I have done my duty. Don't be shy, little Cat says. Join us in creating delicious joy. I would have been nice. You see, I was hoping delicate joy, and that would roll off the tongue a lot better. Alright, Tutu's out. I'm just gonna put this back down. Can I eat while I cook? I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, that's normally what I do. Now that the barricade's fixed, I guess I'll... While walking around the village to unwind, Prish hears something that stops her in her tracks. This song. I really like your voice. I feel better now. See, my boobs are on thanks to you and Little Set. That's lovely. Promise you won't wander from the village by yourselves anymore, okay? Whenever you feel like going on an adventure, come take us with you. Really? Our worlds may be different, but she's just like the ultimate I used to know. Damn. Prish stands off to the side, engrossed watching a smiling Omiya tend to the children. Because I'm new here, I don't know very much about this island. I'd love for you to show me around. Cool. Actually, Charlotte said the same thing too. What? Oh, Charlotte. Charlotte takes her duty to protect everyone very seriously. Am I being hailed? Speak of the night. Welcome back. Hey, I'm here too, you know. Yeah. I think I kind of like the Abyssal Prish more. Trickling in behind Charlotte and Prish are the men of the village. They had asked Charlotte to train them in order to stand a chance of defending themselves. I can't feel my body anymore. Today was just a taste of what's to come. Cast off the shackles of comfort and push yourselves to the brink. Go hard or go home. Recoup your strength from the meal prepared by Sebastian and the others, and get a good night's sleep. Proper rest is the engine that drives the results. Drives results, yes. The exhausted trainees barely muster a nod as they trudge back to their homes. Charlotte, if Omiya comes with us, can we go play? If Omiya accompanies you, then I have no objections. Damn. So I'm guessing that's what's happened. Hold on. Let me look it up, actually. We can learn together. So I was going to look it up off stream, but I'm curious about this. Oh, so she gets her mortality back. I didn't know that. Spoilers. Because she doesn't age, the villagers call her a demon. That's what it was. Detestable child. That was the other one. The aberrant one. Yeah. We can move the mic closer to my face since I'm looking away. Okay. After she began to protect the people, people gradually forgot about her aberrant one title. Abhorrent one, rather. What I'm looking for specifically is... I guess it's not something I... Maybe I'm going about it wrong. Let me see. That's why I wanted to look it up, because I need to figure out Abyssia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, literally what I was saying. So, Abyssia, in the end of Abyssia add-on scenarios, the adventurer meets the Abyssia version of Prish. It is revealed that in her universe, she is the sole survivor of the battle against Promethea, who had absorbed the Abyssia version of the adventurer and the other NPCs, ascending to become the dragon Shin. Okay. Okay. Prish A? Wait. Oh, okay. That would make sense. So it's not much on her. So it looks like this is like the first bit of like information we're getting on this version of Prish. Because all that we get apparently is that she just tells the adventurer, which is the main character, that she's the only one who survived in her world. Whereas Prish, the normal Prish, managed to save the world in her timeline, her universe, her world. Nope, that's not gonna fly. Yo, that's so fucked up. Why would they do that? This is interesting lore to the Final Fantasy XI as well, but it's like, I feel bad for this Prish because like I'm assuming that in Final Fantasy XI you don't get to see this, like her inner turmoil and stuff. You don't see her struggles like this. And while normal Prish is, happily living her life because everybody made it, this Prish is she's devastated because she lost everything and everyone. And all of the people that the other Abyssia version of Prish knows this. Because Omnia alone can't handle all the dangers out there. We're a package. Sounds like someone's searching for an excuse to go on a stroll outside the village. You got me. Damn. Besides, why should the adventurer have all the fun? Here, I can finally make stories of my own to tell. It's not like we get another chance to visit this place. That's an excellent point. And I have nothing else to add. Be sure to tell the adults when you leave and listen to every word Omnia and Prish say. Am I making myself clear? I would come along if I could, but unfortunately, No, I get it. You've got a busy schedule training people and hunting for food and junk. We couldn't ask you to put more on your plate. And there's nothing compared to the responsibilities Jita holds. I will give my all to protect this village. You're always going at full speed, Trella. How come you're so full of energy? I know what kind of knight I strive to be. When I was around your age, there was a town that was on the verge of disaster until a knight came to its rescue. I wanted to be like that knight, and I've continued to hone my swordsmanship ever since. Awesome. I'm gonna be a super knight like Charlotte when I grow up. Forever pure, forever righteous. That's so cool. I do not deserve your praise. I shall persevere to uphold the honor of a Windmill. You're so strong and humble. You'd make a great role model for the doc. Are you referring to Dr. Santoro? Yep. Her magic is insane, but her puppets won't listen to a word we say. They certainly roll in like a tidal wave. If only she were half as humble as Charlotte is. Elsewhere, Jin and company are searching for the source of magic puppets. Standing by, keeping an eye. It appears they are on alert, like on guard duty, like guards on guard duty. Why here though? I don't see what's so special about these trees. There she is. No! Damn it! Santoro, where you at? All is well, nothing to report. Good day, reliable cohort. That's so silly. Two of them vanished. Teleportation magic, or were they illusions? Perhaps they withdrew by a way of hidden entrance. So there's a puppet clubhouse over there. Let's go back to the village and talk it over with the others. Or Scout team hurries away. Aha, so Doc got a hideaway in the middle of the forest. Although we did not find proof of the doctor's presence, safe to presume that location conceals crucial information. Okay, first in the Mirage, we go bust in there. As started, we're with one of the strongest black mages in history. Have you thought of this through? It's not like those puppets are gonna bother listening to us. You know we'll have to get physical sooner or later. I'm speaking for your own good. If anything would happen to you, let's not worry about fighting them for now. But I think it's worth checking out what they're hiding. So Doctor is there. If she's willing to talk, then we can finally get some answers about the Abyssian fiends or how to get home. Or even how to get home. Peaceful resolution gets my vote, but we shouldn't go all at once. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Less is more. Is that not what they say? Not to mention the village defenses cannot be left short-handed. Sebastian and I will remain behind. Persia and I shall go. Being familiar faces, we should have a better chance of getting through to Dr. Santoro. Then I'm coming too. We could use your skills, Jita, in case things get ugly. It's probably best that we split up our healers. Since you already have Olmia, I'll stay back. My place is here in the village. Rest assured I shall keep it safe for your return. Done and done. Can't wait to fill up on dinner tonight in preparation for tomorrow. You guys go on without me. I'll be around keeping an eye on the perimeter. Save me some food, would you? You're going on watch duty right now? How come? Well, you know, those puppets might get hungry and come crashing in or whatever. I'm probably just being a warrior, so don't mind me. I'll holler if anything happens. Preston quietly leaves the room. Is she mad about something? Precious son volunteering leaves everyone scratching their heads. That's an interesting, I actually like that, I like that. Having a version of Prish where everything goes her way, but the other version, everything... Sitting cross-legged inside of watchtower, Prish is shirking her duties by staring up into the night sky. I'm speaking for your own good. If anything would happen to you... Not me, Olmia. You. Prish sighs. Prish? Don't do that. What happened to dinner? Special delivery. Sebastian wrapped up dinner for you. Oh, you guys didn't have to do all that. Sorry. Everything alright with you? Worried about the monsters, puppets, or something else? Nah, I'm fine. I'm hoping she talks about it. Unwrapping the dinner, the aroma of food and tea calms her down and puts a smile on her face. Oh, he stuffed a full course meal in here. In his own words, Sebastian stated that you had a speed demon gourmand. That you are a speed demon gourmand. My mouth isn't as big as a cavernous maw's. Care to join me? Sure. Tutu's back in here. I'm just making sure he doesn't eat plastic. Leary had been hoping Prish would allow them to keep her company. Was it that obvious I was acting weird? By this time, Prish had already eaten half the meal. Just a feeling, I guess. You're not wrong. Turning her eyes to the sky, her words are soft and quiet. Vanadiel and Abyssia are nearly identical in a lot of ways. I already told you that. Okay, she's gonna talk about it. In every world there's a Prish, and there's also an Umiya. In each world we spend a lot of time together. That is until everything Abyssia was destroyed by the Twilight God Prometheus. My companions and I fought so hard to save Abyssia, but in the end we lost. Almia died. I know there's no way to bring her back, so when I see Almia alive and well, right there in front of me, it's like getting punched in the gut. What if we had saved the world? I can't get thoughts like that out of my head. What if we had saved the world, you know? There was so much I wanted to do together, laugh about. We'd already been through a lot. Crap, sorry. That got heavy real fast. I didn't mean to sound sappy. Nah, it's all good. We feel for you, but it's hard to know what to say. Yeah. You've said enough without saying anything. Thanks for listening, you guys. Enough of the doom and gloom. Let's eat, drink, and be merry. Dude. I don't like that storyline. I don't know. Fish locks onto the remaining food and shoves it in her mouth. I've never seen such speed of consumption. Sebastian wasn't kidding when he called you a speed demon. Hell yeah, that hit the spot. Come get a piece of me, you filthy fiends. Balka? Sorry, that shot caught me off guard. What brings you to the watchtower? Got any news for us? All is well. I figured I'd also keep a lookout. The thought of another Abyssian invader makes me nervous. The events of this afternoon highlighted my failings, like how I can't swing a sword. I can't even safely evacuate the children. I wouldn't say that's your fault. It's hard to know how you'll react in a crisis until it actually happens. You just leave kicking and punching to us while you do the things you're meant to do. The villagers believe in you, Balka. You have earned their trust through your daily efforts. As the emotional pillar of the village, you have performed your duties admirably. Chris used to remind me every day that it takes a long time to win over hearts. He's known you for a long time, right? He wouldn't let you take the chief job if he didn't think you were going to do it, if he didn't think you were right for it. Words. Difficult. I'm just trying to speedrun, man. Otherwise, they would have thrown the tradition out the window and picked a new chief. I suppose they would have. You'll be fine. There's a ton of things that only you can do for the villagers and Chris. As long as I'm here, we're here, there's nothing to fear. Prish clenches her fist, as if she's partially trying to convince herself. I feel that one. As the night quiet wears on, each person imagines what he or she must do in the future. Alright, two more. Early the next morning, Jita's team returns to where they spotted the puppets. Watch the trees, watch the grass. None may enter, none may pass. They must have been out there all night. The words gave them away. An entrance is hidden somewhere, either by magic or otherwise. If we study how they vanish, they might tell us how it works. When do they change shifts? Looks like we came at the right time. Time to return. Loud and clear. The report she'll hear. Are they doing the rhyming thing, actually? Because I haven't noticed that. Or is just that one convenient? Poof, gone just like that. Question is how. I wish we can get a little bit closer. No one's keeping a lookout right now. Let's move. The sensation of some form of magic lingers in the air. Yes, it isn't much, but from the faint traces of mana I deduced the use of teleportation magic. If I was going to hide on the activation switch, I put it around here. Is this it? Prish, what did you do? I didn't touch a thing, I swear. All I did was get close to... She whines, or the shrill whine grows louder, and suddenly the party disappears from the forest. We're gonna meet Shantotto. We're gonna meet Shantotto. Is it time? Is it time? Oh my gosh, where are we? No idea. It's too quiet. No puppets in sight either. Oh no, you don't think we walked into a trap, do you? Come on, don't jinx us. See, this is other me's fault. How is this my fault? Quiet, both of you. Something's coming. The puppets have arrived. Intruder. Okay. Holy moly, they just keep coming. Oh no. A procession of puppets march down the corridor to confront Jita and company. I do not believe we will be able to negotiate our way out of this. Before you resort to violence, let me attempt to appeal to the doctor one last time. She must be there. Prish. Both Prishes. No punching. I know. Got it. Almia takes a step forward. To the magic puppets and Dr. Shantotto, if you're listening. I am only a granddaughter of Despachierre. Okay, Jesus Christ. I need to... Of Tavnazia. You have not forgotten how you defused the situation at Dr. Uran Oran's manor. I understand how strange it must be to meet again under these circumstances, but as I am sure you are aware, the people of this world are threatened by monsters called Abyssian fiends. Other travelers from the other worlds besides Vanadil have joined us. Vanadil. To save this world, as well as to return all of us to the rightful realms, we entreat you for any knowledge you may be able to share. The puppets aren't moving. Are they finally listening to Olmia? I hope. Well, I hope. In the case, the mood is absolutely frothy. I'm the only pessimistic one in the group. We already got jinxed once. Maybe you shouldn't say anything. Verdict reached. Verdict? Get them. Why won't you listen to reason, Doctor? So I'm assuming this is the fight. Olmia, get back. Pris springs into action, drop kicking up at that headline at Olmia. Violence incurred. Retaliation approved. Fire, water. Thought I told you not to get involved. You could expect me to bite my tongue and watch you carry off into Altena knows where. Watch them carry you as Altena knows where. My thoughts exactly. Throwing down was always the plan. That's why we brought Jita and Charlotte along. Once we get an idea in our heads, we stick with it until the end. That's our style. I wish it wasn't. Are you sure it's a good idea to engage them? We'll take the blame for disobeying Olmia. You guys go wild. Enrage, get them all. Oh. I wish I didn't have to come to this. Let's back her up. I'm so sorry about this, puppets. A fierce battle rush between Jita's team and the magic puppets, but soon a winner emerges. I thought we're not going to actually fight him? Cease operation. This doesn't add up. Doc should have made her entrance by now. Yeah, suffering a grand defeat surely would send her into a rage of fit. Right. So, the thing about Shantota, right? If there's ever a chance where she loses a fight, she pieces out, and she hits you with the, oh, you didn't beat me. It was my dolls. It was my dolls. And she pulls out a double, and like a little straw doll that appears. Because Shantota cannot be defeated, right? And she does get salty about that. It's becoming more and more apparent that she isn't here. Oh, like she only sent the puppets. Could be. I'm no expert, but is it easy for you guys to travel between different worlds? Not really, but this is Doc we're talking about. She once ushered in the Shantota of another dimension, which nearly led to widespread permanent Shantotification. I think I'll shut up now. Jita and company stand around looking awkward, or stand around in the awkward silence that follows, looking confused. They don't know why they're being monitored, or they don't know they're being monitored by someone from very, very far away. Yeah. Beautiful. Now the day goes by without vacuous excitement. Seems like I'll never run low on the subjects for my experiments. However, earlier investigations assured me my mass-produced puppets couldn't lose. What a savage world, I do say. No, she didn't do the large one. She's got a stronger Ojo-san laugh there too. But I welcome the challenge. Let's see if I can stick those subjects into the dissection tray. The mysterious person's boisterous laugh. That's the trademark. Boisterous laugh goes unheard by Jita and the others. Oh, is this the third chapter? Oh, this is the last one. What the fuck? Please make your appearance. Or are they saving it for the second part? Might be saving it for the second part. Amid the pile of puppets they have just defeated, Jita and the others discuss their next move. Suddenly a voice cuts in. Jesus Christ. Testing. Is this thing on? Are you savages there? Don't tell me you've gone. Oh my god, no, we're not doing the rhyming thing, are we? Could that voice belong to... Yeah, okay, we're doing the rhyming thing. Such insolence is proof positive of your uncivilized roots. I should take it upon myself to discipline you brutes. But for the moment I digress. This land's lack of education I will later address. Please wait, Dr. Santoro. It is you, isn't it? Ah, I am surprised. At least one of you sounds civilized. You know my exploits, it would seem. Perhaps you've seen me in my dream, or seen me in a dream. But indeed, I am the great Shantaro. In these untamed lands, a new empire I plan to sow. Congratulations for learning the name of the master you will come to serve. After this is over, I shall deliver the praises you deserve. Okay. No, that's not... But I have something else in store for the irreverent. Time to teach them a lesson via experiment. I don't like the sound of those whomping footsteps. Is this Giant Shantaro? Is she a boss? Wait. This is a perfect chance to test the performance of my fieldwork variant. It is an honor to contribute my puppet arts, if it weren't already evident. Colossal Shantaro? Yeah. Begin the experiment. What the heck is going on? Does she even know who she's talking to? I do not know. Oh dear, what do we do now? Our objective is clear. The only way forward is to fight. Brace yourselves. Yep. I don't see an exit behind us, do you? If she refuses to listen to us, we have to keep shouting out until she does. Or shouting until she does. It's just bigger, that's all. Yeah. Exactly, other me. Take care of Omiya and Lyria. Oh my god! Let's look at things to next Water's Day. Alright, okay. Well, I figured one of these things would be the fight. Fight Raga. Oh, that's so cool. Right behind you. Are we still signal attacking the whole time? We'll save that for... I guess I don't really need to save that. Do not look down upon the upon the captain of the Lumial Order of Holy Knights. Yeah, yeah. Ah! A puppet that can cast ancient magic. Now I've seen everything. My, looks like these subjects are somewhat defiant. But what kind of experiment ends in an instant? Now I shall be serious. Now I shall seriously turn up the heat. Let's see if you can avoid becoming dead meat. Oh, I guess I can get rid of that. No fair, that thing's hitting way harder than before. What do you do to it, old bat? Seems like I'm still being too nice. For your insolent comment, you shall pay the price. Unleash doom for all. Play rough! Ah! That's her, yeah, yeah. That's when she gets mad. A long drawn-out battle will only help the enemy. Got it, I'll set this in one blow. A royal uppercut. I want to see what... I was hoping for some, like, victory poses and stuff. Oh. Okay. Alright, we'll just do this real quick, and that should be that until the next story chapters come out. Stop Shantaro. Is she gonna... I'm hoping to hear, ceasing operation. Such a mighty foe. No kidding, my life flashed before my eyes. Good job, everyone. I wonder if Shantaro is watching us now. Oh, she's coming. Upon closer inspection of the many faces here, I do recognize a few. That is quite clear. Yikes, when did you pop out of? Or what hole did you pop out of? Tokage. I didn't pop out of anywhere, my lizard chum. What you see is a projection of where I'm speaking from. Moving right along. Perhaps someone could fill me in. You over there, how did this begin? What are you doing in this world? Shantaro's eyes are trained on Omiya and Prish. The idea that you two have also discovered an interdimensional travel spell. I'm afraid that's just too much of a hard sell. The presence of two Prishes is quite a thing to see. Was it the result of my interdimensional laboratory? Oh well, none shall ever find out about this matter. I said I sealed the travel spell so no one would get madder. Excuse me, Dr. Shantoto, will you listen to our side of the story? I was only halfway done talking and already you grew bored. Though for helping with my field experiment, or my field study, I suppose you've earned a reward. So that's everything we've been through so far. Could you send help our way, Doc? Do you believe the way you're asking me for help is correct? Why should I aid someone who pays me no respect? I apologize profusely for Dr. Shantoto, but this is a race against time. If you expect me to sweat on your behalf, you have to make it worth my while. Ah, I know just the thing. Offering me the natives will make me smile. Oh, Jesus Christ. Especially, I feel a connection with the little one there. I like holding on a mirror to myself, true and fair. Looking into the mirror at myself, true and fair. Are you talking about me? Give her the villagers. What is she going to do with them? Oh, I hadn't thought of using the one called Lyria. But a good idea is a good idea. Please stop with the scary talk. Yeah, see? Never have I felt a deeper sense of dread than this very moment. I have an awful feeling about this. Stop. There isn't going to be any people experimentation. Vanadil's doc is just as nuts. Yeah. Vanadil's doc? Does that mean you're not of trust? Not of a trust. Oh, whatever. I won't make a fuss. To tie off this discussion, I can't grant your request. I myself cannot travel to that world. Of that I can attest. What? It's impossible even for you. As to the cause, I have no idea why. Nothing works no matter what I try. I have traveled to many lands under a different sun, however none have spurned me like this one. I can't believe this. Wait, she just confessed to breaking her promise not to traverse dimensions. Now, I did send magic through a hole I discovered and established a puppet factory to see what could be gleaned. The puppet reported back with the existence of local fauna, which I believe you've taken calling abyssal fiends. The puppets fought them night and day, taming the savage world shot to the top of my list. That's what I thought till you told me otherwise. I'm relieved to know that sentient people do exist. How could we purpose to not recognize there are people living on the island? It must be because my minions were distracted by a war with the Abyssinian scum. Any civilized society would greet my puppets with a hero's welcome. No. If strange beings came at me slinging ice and fire, I'd run for the hills. Then I needn't make the surveying units with so much bite. Primitive lizard, I appreciate your insight. I really hate to say this, but it sounds like you don't know anything about this world either, Doc. That's correct. I'm in the dark. That's what I feared. So none of us from Abyssia or Vanadil or the Skyrim are ever going back? Return is impossible. Wait, yet another world belongs to your... Click. Consider my curiosity officially piqued. Why were you surveying this world when you couldn't go to it and... Wait, what? Why were you surveying this world when you couldn't go to it and thought it had no people? No inhabitants makes it easier to conquer, but in any case, on to the reason for my investigation. From the observations I performed in Vanadil, I noticed a presence with a strong penchant for negation. If I can perceive from Vanadil, let's just say I can't see it. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. If I can perceive it from Vanadil, let's just say it can't see I. Okay. As Winter's former minister of the Oristary, I can't sit idly by. Okay, that makes it. She's setting up for a rhyme, that's all. What entity could possibly make Dr. Shantoto of all people apprehensive? Got any ideas what it could be, Doc? I do have a guess. What comes to mind when I say manifestation of emptiness? No way, I refuse to accept Promathia. Is that how it is? Promathia does sound, or has a hand in this. Questioning my conclusion, do you have any better solution? Do you have a better solution? No, I don't think you'd make a mistake, but I can't get the memories of what happened to us that day out of my head. We failed to stop Promathia, and he became Shinryu. Abyssia was in a bad way, until the adventurer came and defeated Shinryu. That's right. I saw Shinryu fall with my own eyes. Promathia and Shinryu shouldn't be in Diela. What in the hell is this world? Prish's questions met with silence. They all have their own reasons for climbing up. The previous night, Prish had told Jita and the others about the conclusion of the penultimate battle. For those from Vanadil, the name Promathia also weighs heavily on their hearts. Promathia, the god who had taken everyone Prish had held dear before transforming into Shinryu. If there's any way for Jita and company to return to the skies, they may have to go through being ultimate darkness. They may have to go through a being of ultimate darkness. To be continued. Cool. Alright. I have some time. Okay, I can't scroll down. Total loser. Oh, Jesus. It's strange that you couldn't do that first. So, I forgot about... What's her name? Shen Total's run's a little unorthodox for me here. That's for sure. Alright. What the fuck? Wait. Okay. Well, at least we don't have to wait until, Alright, so just real quick. For now, I'm going to do Prish only. And then later, because I want to get Lobelia some EMPs. I think. Oh, because I'm using Kime Frontline, right? I mean, maybe. Well, because I'm gonna get that other character by herself. Wait, let me look at her EMPs. Just like chance to dodge and counter. Enmity. I mean, I guess. Triple attack rate? Sure. God damn it. Skill damage, cap, skill damage. Wait, so hold on. So these become 5 turns. I'm surprised they're not linked skills. Oh, this is also 5 turns. This one I don't understand. Hold on, let me check. Let me just check this real quick. I'm sure. Refresh effect, taking counter effect, slight chance to dodge and counter. So wait, is that a permanent refresh or is it like? Alright, so I guess we'll find out. Oh, I see. So I get the whole skill chain thing. So basically you have to use them in order. When you have to use the first skill, the second skill, and then the third skill in order to raise the skill chain. So basically, because each skill can only be raised once the skill chain is at a certain level. So like the second skill, for example, will only raise the skill chain when the skill chain is already at level 1. If it's at like level 0, for example, and you use skill 2 first, it won't raise the skill chain level because this has to be at level 1 first. So just 1, 2, 3. But if she has a permanent refresh effect, and she also gets tank and counter, that's actually pretty good. And then this right here. Upon normal attacks when kill chain is 3, reset level and activate his Iron Fist, which is this. Right here. So that's why you want skill damage cap and skill. So like her and Kumbira, you actually wouldn't use Kumbira with her. You would use. So I'm gonna use my Zoe squad actually. So like, ideally the team I would use her with would be this one. So replace Kumbira. Okay, hold on. All right, we'll look into it after. If it's a permanent, it doesn't seem like it has any like limit. The fact that she gets CA damage, skill damage cap. Well, she got 2 skill damage caps and 2 skill damage, and then she gets slight chance of dodge or counter when hit. But I don't think the stats are up for that yet. Okay, so let me just. All right, first let me do this. Also, yeah, the reading kind of got a little jumbled towards the end, because I'm at a point where I was just like, okay, let's. I want to get to use Prish, and I have. Shoot, I don't have much time. It shouldn't take too long just to do this. Yeah. My mind is just all over the place right now. I'm just trying to. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get. Not this one. I want EMPs for him, but I suppose I can get a little setup too. I mean, I don't know about her though. Activate Whirling Edge. Number of hits increased upon each cast. You gotta use them in order. Boost the critical hit damage immunity. 7 turns, 7 turns. That's pretty good, actually. That's why it's like Charm is kind of like whatever. I don't know. She deals multi-attack, so she at the very least can double attack. Boost the dodge rate upon normal attacks. When skill chain is 3, reset level and activate Whirling Edge. When ally is almost knocked out at end of turn, restore all allies' HP. Oh, wait, this isn't okay. This isn't like a one-time thing though. I guess that's what makes it good. Cause I was like, where are her healing powers in this in her kit? But what's her healing cap at? Hold on. Let me. And I want the new weapon too. Slight chance of a 1 turn cooldown. That's her EMP. So she's got a dodge EMP. She's got a heal EMP. Alright, well. I don't think I can, It's not up yet. It's too early. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this for the next. This may be the part where I start listening to music, though. Or I can wait and then test it on stream. Yeah, this is especially true because all that's going to happen for this part is just me leveling up, and that's not all that fun to watch either. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do the test on stream later. And I'm gonna grind this out now while I can. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video then for now. And yes.